What's up, heroes? We are less than 5 minutes to the next VEVE drop. It's always fun seeing these things unveil, but I also want to use it as an opportunity to give you some basic pointers on how to score that drop. I'll show you what I do, which may or may not necessarily get you that drop. However, it's going to increase your odds, so I highly advise that you take the steps that I give you. So essentially, there are 4 main steps. I'm going to go ahead and put mobile VEVE app on the screen here as well so you can see it as we go along, and that's my number 1 tip. Use the mobile app for the actual purchase of the item on VEVE. Specifically today we're going to be going for a comic book drop. It is for Fantastic Four number 52. This one's going to be in high demand because it is the first appearance of the Black Panther. There's only 10,000 of them made. It may seem like a lot, but you just have to trust me on this one. If you've done this enough to know it's going to sell out in about a second, so you have to be ready to go. Use the mobile app. The web app is sketchy to say the least, so that's the way you're going to have to go with this. You try it the other way and you will see what I mean. That's step 1. Step 2 would be to have your payment loaded in advance, i.e. gems. I'm going to go to my profile here. You'll see that I have the currency available for this particular drop, which is $20. So I'm ready to go there. Definitely have that preloaded. That's a mistake that you do not want to make, especially for one that you really want to get. I've made that mistake myself, so you live and you learn. Why don't you learn from my mistakes? Have that preloaded for you. The third step, which is actually a very critical one, and it's hard to find on the forums, do not use a VPN. Normally they're a great thing, but when it comes to VEVE, using a VPN will not get you access to it. So make sure you disable your VPN before you try for these drops. You may need to close the app and then reopen the app as well, but the key thing is to make sure that you don't have your VPN open. And last one, this is a pro tip. If you can't see it on my screen because I'm recording, but use your do not disturb if you're going the mobile route on your phone. Last thing you need is someone calling in or text, something that would interrupt your flow a few seconds before the drop, and then you miss it because quite literally you have less than a second to click this button when it is go time. And even then, even if you do all these things that I have instructed you to do, there's still a great chance that you won't get it. There is 10,000 of this across the entire world, and there are more than 10,000 fans. So as you will see, we have a second to buy this, less than, and I have succeeded, I have failed on these. But knowing that we have less than a minute to go, if you look at the mobile app, I'm going to quickly review the books. Here's the book we're looking at, Fantastic Four number 52, first appearance of the Black Panther. And it comes in 5 variant covers. It's essentially going to be the cover of the book with different color schemes. Common, as you see, there's 5.9K of the common, less of the uncommon, even less of the rare, and going forward, the ultra rare 450, and then that secret rare 225. That's what we all want to get, is the secret rare, but that's not how this works. It's nice that they have a nice blind box system, so you buy it once and you get one of the 5. After we purchase, we won't see, if we get it, we won't see what rarity we get or right away, but we will see the number of the 10,000. So we are 22 seconds. I'm going to pause conversation now where I take a moment to be ready to click that button. Where you see the ticker counting down is exactly where you're going to want to click. That is where the buy now button is going to appear. 10 seconds left. Let's go. Attempting to secure an order. All editions have been allocated to other users. So as you saw, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. I clicked it as fast as possibly could be and still didn't get it. So there's more than 10,000 people that were going for this drop. So unfortunately you got to see a fail, but I have had my successes doing this. I've had some pretty big ones. In fact, you got to take your wins with your losses. One thing I will add in as a final step here is there are some people out there that are using bots to get through this system to purchase more. Obviously, they're circumventing the system. I would advise you not to buy from those people because they're just making this a little more difficult and harder for people to actually care about it. You can view videos on YouTube of people that are using these bots and what they're like. I don't recommend doing that, but it's good to know like what you're up against here until VEVE comes with a more concrete system in order to get that. So it's the breaks. This is how it goes sometimes. Thank you for your time, heroes.